Hello! How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming. Welcome to the next Let's Play hardcore mode, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I must confess that we're a little bit more prepared maybe this time because I was trying
I don't know about that.
Well, at least a little bit, because I was trying to actually last time, if you remember, if you watched our stream, we were going to the hunt with Hans Capen, and there's like this fight with the humans and stuff, and this is like brutal as hell because we are playing on hardcore mode with all the negative perks on. Yeah, well, we'll see about how this will go today in the stream. Anyway, again, thank you very much for being with us today. I'm Tobi, most of you know me already, right? And with me is Jan, our QA lead. And we are playing the hardcore mode to see how far we get today. But we have, of course, more than, because many things happened in the last weeks, days, in the last from the last time we saw each other on stream. And the biggest thing for us, for the studio, is...
They did, right?
What do you mean?
Like a new coffee machine or something like that.
Yes, exactly. We have a new... that's the biggest news from the last 2 weeks.
Nothing changes for the company.
We have a new coffee machine.
Yes.
But what is, of course, very important is that on the 13th of February, we celebrated our 1-year anniversary. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tobi.
Thank you very much. And it was exactly 1 year, of course, because that's why it's called anniversary. 1 year after the release. That was 1 year after the release of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And we, sat together, thought about what happened through the entire week. I was counting the kilometers I was traveling with the game. So, because I visited over, I think, 40 countries on 4 continents. I was in North America, South America, Asia, everywhere. And I with Kingdom Come in my backpack, I traveled like 160,000 kilometers or so, which is like...
That's 4 times around?
Yeah, 4 times around the world. So I have a silver status on British Airways. So if someone from British Airways is watching... Thank you for the silver status.
If there is a fan in British Airways, please
yes,
bump us
contact me.
Bump us to the business at least.
Yes, exactly. That's something. Maybe now that we also sold 2 million copies in this 1 year period, maybe now I can afford. No, we will never be able to afford business. Whatever.
That's the reason. That's the reason when you're going to the plane, right? You have the at least the cap of Kingdom Come.
Yes, exactly.
Cap I'm from Warhorse.
Exactly. And they're like, who?
No, sorry. Yes, no business for you, Tobi.
Yes, I think the amazing guys from Koch Media, I think they when KCD was releasing last year, I think they had some kind of deal with, I think it was Wizz Air, but I'm not completely sure. And I think it was like in their like board newspaper or something. There was a Kingdom Come page, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm like...
If somebody is watching from Koch Media, we don't know anything.
If someone from Wizz Air
if someone from Wizz Air is watching, please, we want to make some kind of deal.
Well, it was the worst flight ever. Whatever. But the important facts. 1 year Kingdom Come Deliverance, 2 million copies. Thank you very much to the people out there. We took a look how like the distribution is, and we have roughly 50% on, slightly more, like 55% or so on PC, and the rest on consoles. PlayStation is a little bit stronger than Xbox. We took a look on the countries where most of the backers and, well, at least from Steam, we know the Steam people, where they are coming from, and
mostly.
Mostly. So, as you know, PlayStation and Xbox was made by Koch Media, or distributed by, or handled by Koch Media. We did the physical on the digital on Steam, and there we found out that we have 50% from all the Steam sales we had are from USA and Germany. So, vielen Dank Deutschland, and thank you very much USA. And then I think it's Russia, Czech Republic is somewhere in the top 5 as well. France,
Maybe 6,
and then it's like going smaller. But the two countries, USA and Germany, are together 50% of Steam.
Yes,
of our
but
Steam.
let's say we appreciate every one of you.
Of course, but it's interesting to know this fact. So sales are a great thing for us. It keeps us alive. And we created something very small I would like to show you. Well, we released it today already. It's a very small, because we're talking about Steam right now, of course. We did a very small anniversary thank you video. It's kind of funny. I hope you like it. We released it today. Take a look. Now, where is it? It's this one.
He's coming round.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Pretty cool if you ask me. I like it. The best of this was the Steam reviews, and maybe some of you saw it on my Twitter because I was going through Steam reviews with my colleague Rick, and we were looking for funny, good, bad, whatever reviews, and those are amazing. I had to pick the medium hardcore ones because they were, of course, even worse. Things on Steam written down, like thumbs up and then some terrible sentence, but those are amazing. I like the best Witcher, best Skyrim after Witcher or something, or best Witcher after Skyrim. Best Skyrim after Witcher. That's what he says. Or the kingdom has come, so have I. Amazing. I love those reviews. So that's our little thank you thing for being with us for the entire year. But, well, 1 year, of course, since the game is released, but I know that many of you are with us for 5, 4, 6 years already. So thank you very much for being such an amazing community, and we try to stay with you, you stay with us, and we do great things together.
The kudos.
Yes, big props. Of course, another big news is the acquisition of Warhorse Studios. So many people were like, oh, what the hell, what's happening? Well, actually nothing. That's the boring news probably, because as you know, last week, and this is a little bit confusing, let me try to explain you. Koch Media, or in German called Koch Media, they have a gaming brand called Deep Silver. So Deep Silver is our publisher, pretty much, or co-publisher. Koch Media is a bigger company. They have movies, music, and so on. So the Deep Silver brand that's the gaming brand, and they published Kingdom Come: Deliverance. Last year, one day after the release of Kingdom Come, so 14th of February, THQ Nordic, Swedish company with base of operations in Austria, in Vienna, they bought Koch Media. Therefore, THQ owns Koch, and Deep Silver is part of Koch, and Deep Silver was publishing us. Already gets very complicated. Now, what happened last week is that Koch Media, our publishing partner, bought 100% of Warhorse Studios. The entire team, everyone, every computer. This live stream is a Koch Media live stream right now. And but in the news, many of you saw THQ Nordic bought Warhorse. That's not entirely true, but through Koch Media, you get the idea, right? So Koch Media belongs to THQ, we belong to Koch. That's why THQ is pretty much also very complicated. But I think you hopefully get the idea now. Well, what does this mean? Pretty much nothing, because we are working with Koch Media since the release, since before the release, of course. So
much before.
A year and a half, I think,
Yeah,
before the release,
least,
we got in
yes.
contact together. We we talked with you about it. We said we have a new co-publishing partner. And what did this mean for us, you and everyone? Only positive stuff. The game got bigger, better marketing. We could get it into Walmart, South Kentucky, somewhere in the deepest corner of the USA, or it was even at the airport of Dubai. You could buy Kingdom Come. These are things we wouldn't be able to do ourselves. So big thanks for that. However, the acquisition right now is just a natural next step for us. We work with Koch Media. We like to work with Koch Media. Partnership is amazing, and we strongly believe that this is the next step for us as a studio, getting bigger, getting better, getting more interesting stuff to do, having a more financially safe background and so on. Remember, we had to do the Kickstarter and all the stuff. This is now safe. We can concentrate completely on creating games. And what is maybe important for you, or most likely important for you, in the deal we have, or we try to emphasize the creative freedom we want to remain. We want to stay Warhorse Studios. Like the spirit of the team, of the studio should not vanish all of a sudden. And they said that's exactly why they want us, because it's interesting how we do our stuff, and they think it's a natural team forming right now, right? So that's that. That's much less of an exciting or like wow news than you might think. In terms of it, nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, actually, it's
just
it's not complicated at all, right?
It's just the owner changed. But
yes.
Yeah, that's it.
But everything is the same.
Yes.
Nothing is changing.
Yes.
We work as usual.
Exactly. We can do our.
So
yeah.
I was like, yeah, big news, and it's pretty boring.
We can
actually.
we can still do our fart jokes and stuff in
Yeah,
the stream.
We love them, you know. So
Yeah. So yeah, don't worry, guys. Everything is cool. And actually, we are. If you trust us, we are the entire studio is extremely happy with this acquisition. So if you trust us, then be aware, be sure that we will, of course, fight for cool games. That's it. And we are continuing with what they do. And what we are doing right now is, as you know, maybe, and you eventually saw it on Twitter already, we are right now in the finishing phase, kind of developing finishing phase of DLC 4. So this is right now what we are working on. Of course, this means that there's a lot of testing. His team has to go on it. They have to make sure that it's as good as possible. But we are adding new stuff to the DLC will end at some point, and then the polishing, making it run perfectly and so on. And the DLC 4, because I played it already.
yes, you did.
Is really, really, really cool. It will be way bigger than, I dare to say, than DLC 2 and 3 together, maybe.
Like all of them together.
Maybe all of them
Yeah,
together.
Definitely.
Well, see, he said, quote,
Oh, god damn it! I knew it. I'm done.
QA Warhorse said DLC
Yeah.
4 will be bigger than all of them before. So yeah, it will be definitely really, really cool.
Yeah, it's a
juicy.
big chunk. It's a big chunk of content. I'm really happy that we are bringing this big chunk of
Yes.
content. It's really hard to work on it actually, and we are trying the best we can to
Yeah.
assure the quality assurance, you know, and and bring you the best, you
Yes. And just like a small recap of stuff that is coming. The dog companion, that will be a huge part, and it's actually even the most trickiest one in terms of programming and like scripting work and so on. So this is like the biggest piece, even though it sounds like a small part, this is actually the super hard part for us.
know. Yes.
Then there will be a huge quest line where you will play as Teresa, which we know already, right? So Teresa, you know her from Kingdom Come. You will take her role and play through a long quest line as her, and then there's secret stuff coming as well. So there's
I thought you were gonna announce the
the secret stuff.
the secret stuff. I was like, yeah, the secret stuff. You
The
know,
secret
you
stuff.
know, you won't fool me.
Okay, guys. So that's that. I think all important stuff was said.
One important thing.
Yes.
I wanted to share on Twitter, but I forgot. The patch 1.8.2
yeah.
was released on Steam at the beginning of this week. Awesome, fixed the crashes we wasn't aware of at the time of release. We are sorry for that. We fixed that as soon as possible. This patch is also released now for the console, so PS4 players are able to download the patch right now. Xbox players should be also, or maybe in a few hours or hour or something like that. But you should be able to download the patch today and continue with your game like nothing has happened.
Almost.
Like
Yeah, just ignore that something happened.
everything that's
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Do you know anything about
No.
anything? I mean, no,
You know,
me neither.
the only thing I know is that KCD has no bugs, and that's
Yeah,
the only
that's-
like really important.
That's a
stuff.
motto of this stream. Actually.
Exactly. Bug-free KCD. That,
Yeah,
that
that's
even
right.
sounds great.
That's right.
Okay, the last thing before I continue is funny news. I read like 2 hours ago or so. I read that Steam is banning all the non-gameplay content from Steam. Like, because you can buy crazy stuff there, crazy movies and so on that
Yes,
are not
yes.
gaming related at
Yeah,
all. And
yeah.
I just read that they or either they did it already or they want to ban the stuff. But you know what? The videos we upload are actually gameplay related. That's why you should take a look at the take a look on the stuff we are cooking, because we have the making of there, of course, for backers for free. But for those who are interested, you can lend it or buy it. But what is eventually a little bit more interesting is the so-called Fechtbuch, which is a combat tutorial kind of. We are explaining the
They are professionals.
yeah, I tried to find the right word. They are fighting professionals, but they were our like advisors kind of. So
Yes,
so they were helping to create the combat system of Kingdom Come Deliverance. They came to the studio, told us how medieval fencing has to look like or supposed to look like. We told them why this is not possible, and together we created what is, like, I still strongly believe, like the most authentic 50th century sword fighting, at least in a video game. But on Kickstarter, we promised something called Combat Academy back then. We changed the name into Fechtbuch, and that's actually the video you can now get on Steam. It was already released a while back, but let me just show you with a small trailer what I'm talking about.
Yes, let's watch it.
Zvláštní, že dneska každý ví spoustu věcí o japonských samurajích, ale o tom evropském bojovém umění se toho vědělo relativně málo.
Bolo by naivné povedať, že ja viem presne, ako to bolo. No to nemôže vedieť nikto, pretože my môžeme vedieť časť tej pravdy.
Jak jsou dneska kuchařky, tak tehdy prostě lidi používali šermické manuály a mistři šermu byli to, co jsou dneska třeba mistři obuvníci. Potřebovali to k praktickému životu.
Pokud někdo vymyslel něco, co nefungovalo, tak umřel. Pokud někdo dělal něco, co bylo dobrý, tak si toho všichni všimli a chtěli se potom u něj učit.
Ten šerm má ještě jinou úroveň než jenom bojového umění. A pozor, já si bojový umění jako takovýho vážím. Jenom nejsem ten typ, který se připravuje na 3. světovou válku. Víc mě baví ta fantazie.
Meč musí v prstech a v rukách fungovat a tak říkajíc zpívat.
Když ta zbrojnice je v plný palbě, tak je tady kolem 3000 vzorků. Jo, čili si jedu šup, 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 jedu hlavu, teď a je to samé, já jednoduchým zvrtným čepel zasahuju.
Ty trošku kryť, ale hlavu musí mať odkrytú, pretože ináč by ma nevidel.
Ten rytíř musel být schopný v takovýhle zbroji vylízt na koně, slízt na koně a být soběstačný. Dobývali hradby, lezli po žebřících, vůbec se napadlo, že by si něco měli sundávat.
So the Combat Academy is available on Steam and eventually even GOG. I'm not sure about that, but it's Steam for sure. So
Steam for sure.
Go there, take a look. You can either buy it or lend it. And take a look on this amazing, I think it's 60 or 70 minutes documentary about medieval sword fighting.
Yes.
Good. Last thing I want to say, because I said already way too much and we should continue with the game, is that because of our community manager Christian, who is probably on he's in the YouTube chat, answering your questions there. Maybe even on Twitch. Rick is on Steam, so our people are everywhere. So place your questions. If you have a question for us directly into the stream, for example, go on Twitch, please, and don't forget to use the @Warhorse Studios. Otherwise, I might oversee your question. So @Warhorse Studios, add your stuff, and I try to read it and answer it and so on. What I wanted to say is that we started a small new community, how should I call it, engagement event thing. We call it Video Scriptoria, and it's how should I call it, kind of a weekly highlight of amazing videos from the community. So Christian and other people are collecting videos on Reddit. So there's a Kingdom Come Reddit page, and there we are collecting cool videos you guys made, and once a week on Wednesday, we share anything anyway most of the time, but once a week we want to a little bit spotlight a specific video, say something about the streamer or so, or the content of the video and so on. So if you're interested in that, make sure to follow our Facebooks, Twitters and so on.
Yeah, that brings me to the one thing.
Yeah.
Really big appreciation to our forum and Reddit community. I saw a lot of posts there that are awesome, with awesome content, but also some posts that are saying like nobody reads this, Warhorse is not present. We actually are, pretty much. A lot of people is reading those Reddits, so
yes.
We are aware of the content, aware of the posts, so keep it coming.
Definitely, we read all of the stuff. That's why we have so many people on it. Rick, as I said, usually Rick is taking care of the Reddits, our US guy, Christian about the forums and social media, and JR and me, we are browsing through all of them. So yeah, place your stuff. It actually helps a lot the QA if you post the if you find or identify some bug, send it to support at Warhorse Studios and they will take care of it. But let's stop talking, more playing. Let me just make a smooth transition here and try if it works. Does it work? Or do I have to? Yes.
It does. And
amazing.
We have
yes.
Looks like it
amazing.
Works.
And we are continuing where we stopped last time. Let me recap it for you. You just go on and I will recap where we are. So we are playing the hardcore mode from Kingdom Come Deliverance. We have all the negative perks but the shaky hand, so that he can pickpocket and lockpick all the stuff. We are right now with Hans Capon on the hunting mission. So we did the hunt. We got the rabbits and stuff, and right now we are following him and we are hunting boar, and we continue where we left because I think we died in the human combat.
Yes, and so we off stream get back to the same place we were
because you dork forgot to save.
Yes.
So our own saving system helped.
I would say
it's not helping us,
but I don't want to.
You could say that. Very good. Okay, let's watch the cutscene. No sound. Let me check one thing. Why is there no sound? I like when things are working fine. So, let me skip to this. this? Why is there no sound coming? Discord audio.
Yeah, because you.
Oh, because I muted the sound.
Ah, that would.
Ah!
We found it.
Gosh, you're a clever boy. You're one clever boy.
Because you always do that, and now we forgot to put it back on.
Yeah. Oh shit! Should I?
Oh shit!
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Let's do the
Let's do it.
voiceovers for them. So, I hope I won't die again.
Yeah, well, what you don't know, guys, is that before I start the streaming and stuff, I'm of course testing everything if the saves are working and so on. And I was just out of curiosity trying to win this battle, and I have the feeling that it will be way harder than expected. We did it. We only won once and immediately saved just to be sure because we don't. Yeah.
The first try. Always bad. Yes.
Yeah, but
yeah, it's like to try number 27 with the before, but
yeah. But if you guys remember the amazing Sexy Biscuit, how she, is it 17? Yeah, how amazing Sexy Biscuit tried to stream Band of Bastards and didn't get past the initial fight and streamed for Sexy Biscuit. How long did you stream? Like 1.5 hours or 2 hours or so? Yeah. Trying to beat the first opponent and then, deciding to rather go and train with Bernard instead and then retry it later. Well, this was a very funny stream, but you didn't get very far. So let's hope that Jan will. Hey, I by the way have the mouse here in my hand and I can sharpshoot for you if you call for help. If you tap out, then I will jump in.
I think for the sake of the people that are watching, I think we are going to try 2 more times maybe, and then we will skip.
No, I will tell you how this will work. You will win. You will shoot the first in the face and then kill the other guy with the sword.
Yeah, that's the plan. But
run in, kill them.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna skip
easy doing.
But I'm trying to really hard, but.
Guys, you may be wondering why we are fighting, because of course you can do many different approaches at this situation. However, because we have a horse, we have a special cutscene which you just saw, and now we cannot
bloody hell.
What?
Did you see?
Yes, bounce off his shield.
Again,
dude.
I'm gonna die.
He will do grounded.
Oh my god, I'm so fucked.
We don't say "uct" in these countries. Nice.
Come on, man.
Give it. Oh, no.
Lord, what was that?
Oh, dude, you suck.
Come on, man. Come on.
Oh!
Yes.
But
I'm
now,
gonna hide
don't stand at one point. Just saying.
Yes.
Just.
Where's the other kid?
Just do the Apex, Fortnite, PUBG, whatever move. Go the.
Yeah, I should slide down from this, like.
The zigzag. Do you say zigzag in English?
He's gonna shoot me so much. You know, I'm gonna.
Hiya! Do the Monty Python. Hiya! And kill him.
I shoot it.
Tips and tricks with Jan Ricker. Oh, he outsmarted you. Ha! You thought you get him, but in reality he got you. So he got you.
No, I don't.
Don't. Yes. Ha! 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 Ha!
Die! No!
Don't forget the stamina. Now he's thinking of his next move. Huh? Oh! What the hell?
What the hell happened? Yeah, he's
No, he just tricked you, right?
Yes.
Throwing the sword at you and then...
No. He shoot me into the face.
Oh god!
Okay,
now you get it. Now
yeah.
That was the training?
I pretty much get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not
not entirely, but you get an idea of how this should look like.
I should have actually shoot him one time and then switch to the...
Or stop trying to outsmart him with your... Well, actually, the tree move was actually pretty
that's
clever.
Awesome. That's a trip and tricks. You know,
tips and tricks with Jan Ricker.
The NPCs are trying to shoot you, and if you move behind the tree, they're like, "Yeah, I'm going to shoot him forever."
Through that tree, he will pierce the tree. One time, I actually, at the same situation, I was fighting the sword guy, and his buddy killed him from the back because he wanted to shoot me, but we did some crazy move and then he shot him in the back and end of story.
Actually, when we were testing this quest before, these two humans are like level 6 or something like that, and at the time someone set them to 15 or 12 or something like that, and it was completely like out of the balance of the game. So the way how to do that was you were running behind from the one guy, and you were like taking the trajectory and trying the other guy with the bow shoot his mate.
Wait a second, Jesse, come on, come. Jesse is running around the stream here with a camera in his hand. Now he has big eyes. Come, say hi to the people. Come on, come, don't be shy. Come on, don't be shy. Come on. He's screwing up anyway, so we need to we need to save the situation somehow. Say something funny. Yeah, well, yeah.
That was funny because I couldn't help. It's just a cinematic.
What do you play? But it's your, isn't it that you?
The board cutscene, yes, that's the one I did.
Oh, so what he's doing? Show your camera. So he's running around with a camera just in case we will ever need some documentary again, because we apparently like making documentaries.
From now on we are making only documentaries. Yeah,
we stopped doing gaming. We will focus on documentaries. But he's actually in real life he's one of the cutscene departments, so cinematic department. Sorry, and so he's responsible for the boar scene we saw 3 times already, and maybe
we are gonna see it a few more times
because it's so good. And he's running around filming us how we are filming for you. Yeah. And so on. Okay. Okay, guys. I want some cheer, some love for Jan, because we will sit here all night before he will finally...
Or hate me like I deserve.
No. You can do it. Positive energy.
I actually feel so...
Come on, I give you positive energy, man.
He's shooting me from the...
Ha! See?
He's shooting me in the back.
He tripped, fell, head on the stone.
Oh, nice.
Don't forget your stamina, boy.
Come on, man. No! That was really...
No, run!
Where is my tree?
Where's my tree? Nice.
Die! You son of a bitch!
Tree. Run. No, yeah. Tips and tricks. Nice. Yes! Oh my god. I did! Oh my god.
Actually, I'm more like I did it 2 times already. That's the point. I was like 20 tries before this.
Can we take something cool?
Yes, we are gonna take
bread. Don't forget that we have to eat a lot, and bread is the good stuff. So
I'm going to take the food first, and let's.
You have no helmet, as far as I know. So take
take the cumin helmet.
Is the sword good? Knight's hunting sword.
Agility.
At least you can at least sell it.
Leather gloves. Yes.
We don't have the agility.
But I don't want to be over encumbered, you know.
Over cucumber.
Yes. Is it the word?
No, cucumber is...
No cucumber. How we say when you carry a lot of stuff?
Over encumbered, I think. Is it?
Damn it, okay. That's the one, yeah. That's the one. I'm pretty sure right now.
I like over cucumbered more.
Yes. Whoa. So like that definitely wasn't the word I was looking for. So.
Okay, here, random innkeeper, who's by the way, random innkeeper. I think that's the one and only random innkeeper.
I love your cooking specials.
Everyone loves your cooking specials. Go, you guys, all of you, go on YouTube, type in random innkeeper with double N and double E innkeeper, and follow this guy because he does great videos, cooking medieval stuff. Getting inspired a little bit by KCD, so go and follow him. He's a great guy, and he looks like a Viking, by the way, which is somehow not fitting to his voice, but he's a great guy. So Yeah, what did it? Yeah, and he said that the fate of Luke Dale lies in your hands. So very good.
Yeah, he's laying somewhere over there with his reading, and I'm luck picking over there.
Yeah, just business.
You know,
you have something to
60 groshens. You know, you have to
take the silver stuff. Yeah, don't take the silver stuff.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we are not testing here. We actually need the money and the crab. Eat something. Oh no, we are.
No,
your piggy face already.
My piggy face already. But where is he?
Luke, where are you? No idea. There's
no, that's not him. I thought that's what.
That would be actually quite. Wait, turn around. There, follow the A. Because, for those who know KCD, on Kingdom.
Yeah, he's here. Dude, Dogo is dead.
No.
Where's my horse?
Where's my?
He's lying over there.
This is my. When actually I play with Jesse, I play Apex sometimes. I completely suck, but whenever I get killed, which happens every match, I try to hide in the bushes. Same as.
Which level on Apex are you?
I have no idea. 6, 7, 8 or something like this.
I am 21 and I never won.
No.
I never won. I was like top 3, but I never won.
I won once. Yeah. No. Jesse makes me better than I actually am. I'm always him and another one of his tester guys. Sleepwash.
Yeah, Thomas.
Yes. No, let's call him Sleepwash.
Okay.
Sleepwash is they are pretty good in this game. In all the shooters, those nerds are playing CS:GO all the time. Yeah, Jesse says they are not good, or is it only Sleepwash is not good?
Fucking fields.
Ah, okay. So Sleepwash sucks, but Jesse is.
Jesse is the guy.
And they're always dragging me through the game. So while I am looting everything I can find, they are already 2 kilometers away and shooting someone. It's like, oh guys, wait for me.
Yeah, because they are, you are
failed
playing.
something. Talk to Sir Hans Capon. Something happened.
Get here, everybody.
Did it?
Yeah, it says.
We never saw it. That's intentional.
Yes. Boom, boom, boom. See, there it is.
The hell?
Reasons.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that there is a bug that this should be like hide from the player, But if somebody from QA watching this, please retest.
Do you know someone from QA?
Yeah.
Someone.
Vasek is still there, so please Vasek, retest.
Those bastards make so bold no more than a
Oh, that's an
mile from
amazing
the castle.
cutscene.
We'll have to send out more patrols.
More patrols.
Won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Maybe you want to pump up a sound for us?
I don't know how to
don't
thank
hear
you, Henry.
anything.
Yeah, but
I think he's streaming the.
Yeah, I'm afraid that we are looping the sound.
I sent you out with him as a punishment.
This looks pretty weird on the camera, man. Like
Don't
pretty
be so
weird.
modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir,
I don't understand what you meant with looking weird. I was just. I don't
like
understand.
looking weird that you are not in the.
Oh yes, of course.
What you were thinking?
I did not understand. That's why I'm asking.
Dude.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
Urgent tidings. Tell us, Bernard.
A stable boy came from Warhorse.
Bernie.
He says
Sanders.
brigands raided
Yes.
the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Kurwa.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it.
I played this quest, the
Sorry,
upcoming
sir.
quest, like
Your vassal
100
Swill is
times
dead.
because this was one of the
Who
quests
did
I
this?
showed
Yes.
Who were they?
We
Why
don't
did I
know,
show
sir.
it?
The stable boy was
I think
found
Gamescom.
amongst some
Yes,
huge
we
stuff
showed
in
this
black armor,
on a
ready
Gamescom,
attack.
and Robber
Take as
Baron
many
was at
men as you
Gamescom.
need.
It was
And don't stop
2007, Gamescom
until you found
2017.
those
Actually,
bastards.
a whole
And
QA
bring me their
department
heads.
was
Yes,
playing
sir.
this
My men
godforsaken quest for 2 weeks straight. Only this quest, over and over and over.
Because of Gamescom. Because I said I need a build that is close to perfect.
You think he might still have
Which,
my
like, everything.
It still haunts me sometimes,
No
to be
doubt you
honest.
could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
As soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry.
Don't forget to sell some stuff so that you don't.
Yeah,
get
we
it.
can't.
Oh,
we need to go with the burning
No,
immediately.
you don't have to go immediately.
Yeah, but I don't want to get like.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Neck
I want these
slap.
culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
So the guys you are seeing there is Daniel Vavra, the face of Daniel Vavra is the fat guy, and the sitting guy is Lubos Jančík, the famous Lubos.
He's going to search me? Are you bloody serious?
Dude, and you have too much stuff anyway.
How the hell happened?
Did you take something? You didn't steal.
I took
Steal. You didn't steal. You took it from the...
I did.
You steal?
Or at least I think I did.
Not with this...
Let's drop... Ah, I can move my stuff to the horse now.
Yes.
I forgot. Okay, let's move this and this and this. Cooked hair meat, yes. And
nourishment is completely full, health and energy as well. Great.
I'm not. Is he going to search me or not? He was like, I'm going to search you, and yeah.
What's going on?
He tricked
What's
you.
going on?
Such are my orders.
Okay then, search me then.
If you insist.
Now he will neck slap you.
All's well. Mind how you go.
He looks like I cannot help myself. He looks like the
I'm not
Star Wars soldiers.
I am not the thief, man.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Scarlet Screeds.
Are you ready?
Yay! There's and now another shout out in the chat is now, and I'm sorry I have no idea how you want to have it pronounced, but it's Gnores or Gnorats or G Norris or something like this. He's right now in the chat typing stuff there. So
yes,
smaller YouTuber streamer guy, pretty cool guy. Take a look on him. He does pretty funny stuff and has new emotes, or how this is called, on his Twitch channel. Great guy. Go and follow him. Take a look on his stuff. He has a great beard. It's black though, so you lose against my red beard. Everyone knows that red is... Yes. But... Great guy. Go follow him. Go take a look on his stuff. So random innkeeper asks, will I ever be able to ride my horse overload? Last time I was in Privisa with like 5,000 weight worth loot and had to walk all the way to Talmberg on foot. Well, you know, this was kind of a plan from the beginning to make it like the realistic aspect of carrying too much stuff, and then you cannot jump on your horse. For some reason we did not add it because of something, and now that
I don't even remember.
Yeah, and now that we had, it was way before your time, and now that we had a little bit more time to think about it, we added it in there, and we still think it's, of course, something to get used to it, right? But if you get used to it once, and don't forget, you can always move the stuff to your horse anyway, so it's more just the jumping on a horse with 300 kilos of stuff on you is, well...
Yeah, so now it's the big change for you maybe is that you are not able to carry around a tremendous stuff of items, you know. It's more like realistic now. I think it helps with the economy too, because you are not able to bring so much stuff into the city. So when you are selling it, you will get less money, which moves a balance of the economy a lot.
There was a question on what we are playing on. We are playing on high settings with the how are they called, HD textures on and max view and everything. I decided to go only on high because of technical reasons with Twitch. We are streaming only with 30 FPS.
Yes.
On this PC I have on Ultra 55 I think, so I could do way more, but Twitch is not, or OBS is not able to.
Yeah.
The program I use to stream on Twitch is not able to push it through stronger, so it doesn't make any sense. So we are playing right now on high with locked 30 frames per second.
Yes, and we are playing on a controller.
Yes, but yeah. On a PC with a controller,
yes.
Which I think is the best way to play KCD, but that's my personal opinion. I like that from day one we actually developed it simultaneously. I mean, the controls. Most of the people were actually playing it on the controller while testing it.
Actually, I was a big hater of controller. Like a year ago, I was like, there is no way I'm gaming on controller.
And then something happened you guys won't believe. 5 reasons why controllers are great. Number 3 will shock you.
Yeah, mostly I like to come home, you know, turn on the computer, go for the Steam on my Android TV and just stream it.
Oh
and
yeah,
play
right.
with
You have this
super
fancy schmancy system there.
Yes.
Okay. Cutscene.
Cutscene. Yes.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix. What kind of beast could do this?
The blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Rezac, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Warhorses.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Sad.
Did your husband quarrel
Bernard has a
lately?
cool shiny armor.
Was there anyone who might want revenge?
I need to get one.
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but
Did you
nothing.
take the helmet? You didn't.
Yeah,
Nothing
You should.
that
Oh,
could drive
do
a
you have it
man
on
to
your head?
Yep.
this.
Don't forget to save at some point.
But
These
not
are
in the
dark
cutscene.
days when there's more kindness in horses than in
Yeah, I should say definitely. Yeah.
Because
Because
yes. See anything?
we are going on a hunt again.
How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow their trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Why you do this?
Pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck, someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
I'm gonna learn him a lesson.
I could have a
What
look
the
around the
hell
area
for
and see if
use
they left
I
any
eat?
tracks. Well,
Are you kidding me?
you must. Just don't get in anyone's way. Don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
What a massacre. People want my shirt. Oh, no, they want your shirt, I think. It's a Godzilla shirt, right? You want the Godzilla shirt. Of course.
Yeah.
So they are asking where did you have your shirt from?
I think this one is from Threadless. It's a e-shop like in the US.
And the KCD shirt is, I think, the very first, or at least one of the very first t-shirts we ever made. And I am afraid that this might be a one-type prototype. I think the one I'm wearing right now. I have a similar one in black with a white KCD on it. And I'm almost certain that we never produced them. They were just for testing the shop that wanted to do that, produced some shirts. Yeah, they are pretty cool.
This one got
But
it in
we
the
have some
back.
KCD shirts somewhere.
There's
I forgot
more
the,
of them
the
over by
shop's
the main
name.
stables.
Let me Google it quick.
I think the
Kingdom,
others is
Kingdom
still-
Come shop or something like this.
Yeah. And
Let me just Google it quickly. And you say what is happening, what you are doing.
He must have crawled here if it was the horses.
I'm
they
just
were
chilling.
after. Yeah.
You know, there are some like dead people, but I'm just chilling.
Okay, here's a link to our shop, as far as I know, and there is some Kingdom Come t-shirts on it, so take a look on it. I just posted it in the
Yes, so you
in
can
the
buy
chat.
the T-shirt for you.
Yeah.
Or for the significant other.
Yes, exactly.
Leave me alone. Go
So,
away.
what happened here is, of course, that someone attacked Neuhof,
Yes.
massacre dead people anywhere, and we have to find the people who are responsible for that. Now that we can talk to several people there, one of them is on the top. You did not talk to him.
No, I'm not good enough to like
What do you need
Persuade
to know?
him.
force him to answer me. So I'm going with these guys and
Why did they kill them?
Did they
Uh,
steal anything? How did it?
Did they take anything?
actually the thing is that
No.
You look like
If
a
you-
Christmas star or
Think
something.
carefully.
with
yes,
this.
yeah, with the star.
We-
But the pretty
we heard
funny
the
thing, or
animals.
not funny, but
Their
it's
shrieks,
good thing that I really like about the game that
He shouted.
when you know where to
They
go,
murdered him.
you don't have to question anyone. You just go there, and the
You're
people
certain it
are
was the
there like
animals first, and then
they
smell?
would, if you
Or the
ask
other
them,
way
you know.
round?
I'm certain. I'd never
Actually,
heard a
if
sound
you
like
don't
that
go
before.
on this quest and
No,
you
I'll
wait
never
long
forget
enough, Bernard will
What
take
happened after
care
that?
of the business, and you will get
We ran outside.
shouted.
Yes.
It was
And
chaos.
the quest,
Animals were
oh, the
dying,
main quest
the
continues.
stables were burning, but those
We play the
demons
hardcore mode of
everywhere.
Kingdom Come Deliverance with all the negative perks.
stables were already
Jan
broken.
Ricker, QL8 with
Didn't that
me,
happen after
he's
they fled?
taking control.
was to
We
set
are
the place
skipping
where they
through
arrived.
some dialogues and stuff, so
said
we
they were
don't listening to
demons.
everything. We watch the
No,
cutscenes,
just
but
vermin,
of course we
worthless
speed it
human
a little bit up, but not
How many of them were there?
not like rushing through it.
Not many.
So what's happening right now is we came to this farm.
Just a few. that
Things are
came
getting
after us, but more
downside,
on the back.
are going south,
heard them
and
yelling at
we
each
are trying to look for the bad guys.
Yeah,
So-
let's skip this. He's talking about the same
Where did they
stuff.
flee? Where did they flee?
Yeah,
Ask
where
this
did they
one.
flee? Yes.
To the north.
In the north.
Into the woods.
So north. Yes,
North
let's
into
go
the
to
woods.
the north.
Thanks.
But wait, you have to talk to the red guy first.
Because, you know,
Because
North.
never trust the ginger guys.
yeah.
So this one, because he's the
But he was like, go to the north because north remembers.
exactly North remembers,
What? Who's there?
which is funny because you don't know where North is.
I just came to ask.
But we can
Don't
try to
know
navigate North now with the sun and stuff.
I know where it's north.
Yeah, I know. I also know where North is because I know the game. But
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
Another scratch. A lucky
Well,
bastard.
Ginger is weird.
I don't
As
know.
I said, don't trust the
Someone
ginger
attacked.
guys.
He's like,
I don't know who.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from? No, I didn't see a thing.
Henry looks like. Can you remember the Coneheads movie from the 90s?
No.
You don't remember the Coneheads?
No.
Oh my god! You must know the Coneheads. Probably they're called different in Czech. They had like this eggheads, this aliens with the big.
I never saw it.
Shishatsu
I know.
Or something like
I
this
know
in
what
Czech.
you mean. I never saw it.
Dude, like the maybe it's even no. It's
I'm
I think
going
it's
to-
a 90s movie.
I'm going to save right now.
Yeah, do this, and please do me a favor and. What do?
I'm trying to like whatever.
You're not loading or something, don't you?
I hope not. Save game. I have too many saves already, so I
Okay.
need to.
Okay. Do me a favor, open the inventory, please.
Yes.
So the time above Henry says it's past 2 p.m. So if you take a look on the sun, should be somewhere heading to the west, I think. So
No,
it must be
there is
south
the
right
sun.
now.
Where is the sun?
There,
Yeah.
so there must
Yeah,
be
because
somewhere.
so there is the south. There is the north.
Cool.
Pretty much.
Navigating with Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Aha. This wasn't done by animals. They
Yeah,
must have
that's
gone into the
as
woods
you
this
said
way.
it before. That's what I find intriguing, that you get different information from different people in this quest. However, if you don't get them, you can find them anyway. So there are bloody footprints on the ground in the farm. So if you find them, Henry will say, "Oh, look, they went to the north." If you find the broken fence, he will say something like, "Oh, that wasn't done
They
by
may-
animals."
Yes.
Probably
Yes.
this way and so on. So there are different ways how you can approach this. Same with what's going to happen pretty soon. Inspect.
Also, when you are just running around like a complete dog, you are going to find them and hurt them from afar. Actually, I'm going to try even when you like sneak to them and wait for the one bandit to die, the other one's like, "God damn it!" and and he leaves.
Yeah.
So you can just wait it out, and the fighting will never happen.
They're probably already saying something. Or you
Yes.
could, of course, what can you do? You can wait for one killing the other, and the other guy leaves. You can fight them or him. You can only fight one.
Yeah, he helps him to die. Yes, yes. That's it.
Exactly.
That's it, yes.
And what you can also do is fight him, run back to the farm, and let your friends finish him. Or what you can do is go back to Captain Bernard and tell him that you found them, and he will send all of his soldiers.
Yeah, okay. I completely missed them. I was like, yeah. the other
Going
way,
for a
but-
walk in the forest.
Yeah. I want to sneak behind him and like.
Yeah, but not this way because you can see it from the side.
I'm going to like.
It's not his back, it's his side. Oh, it is his back. Dudum, dudum.
Maybe I will pickpocket him.
Yes, do this.
Yes,
Choke.
and I'm going to. Let's no.
Yoga-
I'm
yoga
going
for
to-
beginners.
I'm going for a gore ending.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, that's gory as hell.
That's gory as hell.
Dude, you really touched his butt, man. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Yeah, that was nasty.
So cool.
And the other one is just, yeah, whatever.
I'm fucking
I'm
dying
dying here anyway.
Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me.
Damn peasants, man.
Dagger
Damn
covered in
peasants.
horse shit. Ah.
Ragdoll. Search the bandit. And don't forget the other guy if he has
Yes,
something.
I'm going to.
Groschen.
Someone in Neuhof must know more about it.
Anything. On those plate things, you can use them. Plate counter. What? Counters.
Yeah.
Cuters.
I'm going to loot them pretty much.
Cheap wine.
The bread. I'm going to take the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's loot the other one.
Oh, some gold
Yeah.
thing. A sword. Great.
Shelley's leather. Yes.
Marigold
yes.
and
Store the Gambison. I think it's Marigold Deduction.
don't we have
Fine.
the Warhorse Gambison? This might be pretty good. You can check in a
don't
second.
know. Yes, I'm going to the inventory anyway. So.
The problem is that we don't have enough.
Where did I did. What?
What do you look? It's
I
weapons. It's not armor.
Yeah, but show me that I stole the long distance arrow.
But from
where
where?
did I get it?
I have no idea.
I don't. So I'm going to drop that. So.
Long distance is anyway.
Oh my god. It's marking them as stolen.
Okay, Vashek from QA.
Vashek from QA, they are marked as stolen. Again! Yeah, it sometimes happens. Let's see. Let's pretend. Let's pretend.
I'm telling you, boy, it's looting corpses is not Christian at all, and you should not do this.
Yes.
Can you send it to the horse then? If they search you, you don't care. If it's in your horse.
I don't know. Maybe that's, it's better than the Warhorse. So
send the stolen stuff to your horse and
yes,
and sell it to this guy.
Yes. Okay, I have everything.
Is it unmarked at some point when you have the stolen stuff for a long time? Do you get
yes, after some time.
Then send it to a horse, and you're fine after some point. Gnorat says nothing better than strangle them and then break their neck by kicking them when they lay on the floor.
Yes.
Dude.
I wanted the kicking, but he was like, yeah, let's just strangle that guy.
Did you see American History X, the movie?
Yes, I did.
This always comes to my mind when I see the kicking on the ground. Do you remember the scene?
Yeah. It haunts me for
that was
some
like,
time. Yes.
Oh, when the movie came out, which early 2000s or something like that, right? Must be. I think. Or was it later?
I
think it was in the early 2000s. This was like a really nightmare fuel for me. This not amazing. This.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I'm saying that this scene was nightmare fuel.
Yeah, that's
because
not,
they all with
not
sound effects and stuff.
At all. No. Oh fuck! Why did you set it?
Good. Let's report to Bernie.
And he'll be like, "You killed him? What?
Yeah.
What, mate?"
Because you are hardcore Henry.
There were bandits here. 2 of them. Right there to the north in the woods.
Yeah.
What?
And I have a new Gambeson, which I cannot talk about. But it's new and it's mine.
You killed them?
You found it? Yes.
The other was already
in the
dying.
forest, and I just.
He had this on him. It must be from the stud
And
farm.
now I have it on him.
All right.
On me.
Ask the folk here about it. I'll take the men and scout the woods. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah, scout the woods.
May the Lord be with you. But what about this hoofpick?
Another useless soldier coming to ask
Dude,
questions.
he saw some terrible things.
I am not a soldier, obviously.
Yeah, of course not, because you look like
I think I'm not going to pass.
A conehead. I wanted to say bonehead. Oh. Conehead.
Oh dear. That looks painful.
I like this.
That's all you
He's
gotta
like,
say
that's
about
look painful. He's like, you useless prick. Okay.
Do you know anything about this hoofpick?
Yeah. It's Ginger's.
Gingers. I told you, don't believe the ginger. Don't trust the ginger guy.
Any idea where I might find this ginger?
Well.
Okay, so we're just talking about where Ginger just left and he is hiding, and Jacob is telling me that he's hiding at his in the camp with his charcoal burners.
His charcoal burner friends.
Yes.
So
yes,
JJ told
camp.
us to go. Oh yeah,
Yes.
cleaning yourself, nice.
Yep. I'm just going to tell Bernie what I found out, and I'm gonna head to the first camp.
Oh, you're going for it already? Don't you want to go?
Maybe
first
I'm going to Rezac to sell those things. Yeah, that's maybe better.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
buy yourself some stuff.
Or we can go for some human hunting.
Yeah, well,
on the hardcore, maybe.
You should. What you should do for sure is do something with your stats, so to make sure that.
Yeah, because but Bernie is going to be here for at least a few days, so
Yeah,
maybe we can find Ginger, and after that we can train again.
Vitality. I think you need vitality to be better with the sword. What exactly?
No, strength and agility.
Agility. So how do you get agility? By walking and doing stuff, right? So run to...
Shooting mostly.
Shooting? Oh, damn.
My respects to you.
My respects to you.
Yes,
I
random
think ginger
innkeeper
is
says ginger in a pickle
Why do you say that?
is the next recipe for him because the name sounds so great. Ginger in a pickle. Pickle ginger. Yeah. Oh, training.
I maybe going to train something. I have a lot of money actually. Not
Any
a
chance?
lot of, but
So what do you think I should do?
We know about one of their...
yeah, I took the compass anyway. So what the hell? Isn't it barbaric?
Barbaric
What should you do?
ways.
I didn't pay
Yeah,
attention.
it's the ear cutting from humans.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually got one, but I am not able to sell them. Sword, defense, exile.
Yeah, well.
Screwed it. So.
Oh, you have one. Okay.
Where's my horse? My horse is amazing.
So you got the side quest of collecting human ears.
Yes.
How many do you need?
Or maybe this was the first one? Ah, maybe that this was the
one you need?
Nah. No, I need to kill a camp leader first, and after that I'm selling those ears.
Yeah.
So let's go to the Rata real quick on a horseback.
Can you sell the stolen stuff already to the miller? So you should maybe...
Yeah, maybe I will.
And don't forget to get rid of it before you enter the city.
But I am wearing those things, you know, so...
Yeah, but the stolen stuff,
I
put it in
wasn't
your
looking.
horse and go to the miller.
Actually, did I...
What?
Yeah, I was actually... You know, I have this horse I bought.
Yeah.
And this is the horse I got.
Yeah. Who's better now, Pebbles?
I don't know.
Did you ride with...
No, it's... Pebbles is worse. Much worse.
Should I ask the chat who they want? Pebbles or Boxer?
I'm not going to ask, I'm a boxer.
You see, chat? He's not going to ask. So Boxer is the winner then.
Yes, he's.
I can already see the comments. No, Pebbles.
Yeah.
How is it possible that Boxer and Pebbles? Oh, because you are from the quest tells you to go here with Pebbles, and you just leave him here then, and when you call.
Technically, the game will hide the horse when you come to the Ratai, and Bernard is like, "Here's your new horse," and we're like, "Yeah, that's the only horse around here." But you can still like whistle and get the Boxer or any.
But why
other
is
horse.
Pebbles here?
Because I didn't took Boxer, but I took Pebbles.
So the game did not change the whistling to Pebbles, but kept it on Boxer then.
Yes, because Boxer is the horse I bought, so he doesn't. The game doesn't force me to ride on Pebbles actually.
Look at my horse is amazing. So, so many viewers, wow.
Yeah.
And if you just dropped in, we are playing the hardcore mode of Kingdom Come Deliverance with all the negative perks, but one, the shaky hands thing, so that we can lockpick and do some mayhem. And we are playing from the beginning and see how far we get. Probably end at around 8 PM or so. So we have roughly 1 hour to go. Be careful that they don't search you for the crap you stole. Which is funny, Ratai. I visited Ratai 100 times already, and it's funny that you immediately recognize the game when you stand in the city. What I mean is that you stand at some street and you say, yeah, well, and down there's a turn to the right, and then there's the turn to the left, and so on and so on. When we recreated the city, we really used the city maps, or how should I call it, like this architectural basis they have there, and transferred it into the game. So even the city walls, for example, part of them are still standing, most of them is gone already, but you can see them there. Of course the city is now a little bit bigger than back then, but the population of this area today is roughly as high as it is in the game. Because there's not much happening in this area.
I've got some goods.
Alright.
Alright. Sell, yes. Sell. I want to sell.
Horses.
Yes. And I got the rest in my house.
Horses. You have the.
Yeah, I'm going to close the deal right now.
But you forgot one thing.
The shard?
Horses, or how this is called, the pants.
Yeah. This one. I didn't see the. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And I'm going to move the stuff from the horse and sell the rest. So yeah.
Do you have better shoes than the one you are wearing right now?
I'm going to buy a new one because these are pretty much done.
Yeah, they are done. They have the red.
Yes, they are. They are done. So yeah, let's sell these. They are almost done too. Let's sell these.
Kuhn99 says today's rota is a little bit bigger than in the game. Yeah, like 2 more people. Yeah, that's roughly.
that sounds about right.
Yes. That sounds about right. Oh, you have 1k, not bad. Rage potion. B-voice rage potion. Strengthen with bloody friends. That was actually good for fighting. You sell it?
No. That was a misclick. Okay, let's sell all of these. Oh no.
One of those.
I'm selling pretty much everything I don't need, so.
Yeah, one of the bread is already on 66, so be careful that it doesn't spoil.
Yeah, okay. Let's close the deal. 473. So let's move back to Ratai.
No, it's weird. You didn't really eat and sleep for quite some time.
Yes, because after the quest with Hans Capon, we are we are refilling the player. So
makes sense. Otherwise, he would feel quite hungry, right?
Yes.
I'm quite wondering what you're going to buy. Some cool stuff, I hope.
Actually, we were doing some quest before. Steal 50 groschen from a rich woman. Or yes, we can go to the Talmberg for the stealing mission after the ginger. I like the stealing missions.
Chat is asking if we can have more than 1 horse. No, you can't, right?
No, you are owning only one. Like owning in the term of.
Don't you buy some armor or something?
I'm going for boots.
Oh.
But yeah.
The armorer has no boots?
No, the cobbler.
Makes sense. Yeah, in hardcore mode there is no marker anymore on you, so
it's over there.
Yeah, and it will appear on the map once you get a little bit closer. On the compass, I mean.
Yes. It's here, right?
Yes. Dude, it seems like you played this game already.
No, I didn't.
First time?
Yes, first time. Yeah. It's awesome though.
Yeah. So.
Like
trader.
3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Let's talk trade. Let's buy some boots. Oh my god.
They're like super
expensive. I really have
hunting boot. Take the hunting boot, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you need any stats for that?
I'm looking for
slippers.
Best price.
House shoes.
These boots are pretty good. They cost 93 and they are much better than.
Show me the stats. Item info. Is there something? Item info.
See?
Oh yeah, but yeah. I'm
yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
These ones.
Okay.
This is more high boots worn primarily by the wealthier classes, which is definitely us, wealthier classes. Yeah, looks fine. And the other with the hunting ones?
They are same, but I think they are.
Three, three, one.
And the boots were.
Hey.
No. Where did the
Where did
hell?
where did the boots go? Yeah, there they are. Ah, you missed them.
Pretty
3, 3, 1.
They're the same, but they're a few groshens.
Yes.
Okay, just sell the old boots.
Here, take my crap ones and give me the new ones. Armor, yes. What else do we need? We have no chainmail, no nothing. Maybe we should take a look at
we need pretty much everything on the body.
But those things are usually super expensive.
Yes,
so
we need to go to find the ginger and then steal the crap from the Tomberg and then maybe we are.
You don't take anything now. You just take the boots.
Yeah, just the boots.
Okay.
Because I like to have like boots that are not smashed.
And the weapon is fine as well, but we don't have the stats for it, do we?
I think we do already. Yes.
Nice. Shard. Show me the weapons we have.
We have, oh my god, no. Nope. We have shard, we have sick. Oh, I wanted to sell those. Damn it, I forgot. Bugger sword. I got
this one's better though.
Yeah, because but it's worse than shard, actually. You know.
How? Show me.
Bugger sword is 31, 41, 2.
Oh, you're looking
and
at
shard is 45, 43, 2. So
shard.
I'm going to sell them after. Okay. They are not that
heavy.
Yes. Yeah. So we are going to the first encampment of the charcoal burners.
Yay. Conciliation cross. Conciliation cross.
Yep.
Okay, this will be now my spoiler for DLC 4. Those conciliation crosses will take quite some role in the DLC 4. Right, at one part.
I know nothing. I can confirm nothing. I never heard this. I don't know.
You don't know who you are and where you are.
Yes.
So sexy biscuit. I know that you are noting every word we are saying. Those crosses or holy sites thingies will be.
Okay, I'm going back up
somehow
there.
important.
I'm going back up there because I'm going straight to the encampment of the bandits. So. I really don't want to go there.
Yeah. Do you have any crazy plan or something? You're looking for ginger now?
Yes.
Okay.
And the charcoal burners are over there. But I was going over there and there are the bandits over there, so I didn't want to go that way.
You. Avoiding combat.
Yeah, you know.
That's what your mother told you. Don't get into any fights.
Yes.
Jan, when
definitely.
you go to school, leave the kids alone and so on. Don't pull down your pants again and so on.
yeah. She was like, don't go to the fight. You know, you are a boss.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, mom, I know.
Stop throwing poop. Yeah. And you never listened.
And I never listened.
Yeah. You're really going off-road with that horse, man. Hello.
It's an off-road horse, and it's called Boxer.
It's a Porsche Boxster.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's talk about ginger.
Let's talk about business.
No, this one.
God be
I want a leader.
God
in dialogue.
You
are not a leader.
You are a gold digger, and he's not important enough.
Yes.
He's not like his job level is not interesting enough for you to.
He's not leader. He's a spokesman.
Oh yeah, that's me from them. Yeah, that's their Toby. Nice.
Depends what you
and
want.
he has a goatee beard, kind of.
He's like, can you help me? And he's like, yeah, I'm doing a PR here, so.
Yeah. I can definitely let you think I'm helping you.
You have to try somewhere else.
Charcoal burner PR
I have to
manager.
Find him.
Great.
If you're hiding him, then what?
Well organized company structure.
Then I'll slice the answer out of you.
What? Yeah, animations are best.
I could pull out something sharper to make my work.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Calm down, lad. For the love of God.
There's been no one like the boy.
But I
who
lost
walked around
reputation
here.
with him.
Then again, there are
Well,
other charcoal.
I don't care about
burners.
him.
Try them. You might want to hurry.
Annoy the PR guy
You're
who
not
will
the
never
first
give you
to be
answers
asked.
anymore.
They didn't have.
So in the just he told me that he's not here and they never saw him, and you need to go elsewhere. So screw.
Thank you for
screw
that.
you,
He's not
man.
here. Go somewhere else.
Yes. So screw you.
PR.
But he told me. But he told me that he's somewhere
Over the
there.
ocean. Yeah.
Yes.
But thank God it's just this very small area, right? So there's
just a small area.
Easy task.
Off-road boxer.
Yeah. The sun is going down. Maybe you should rethink your decision at some point, or try to find a place to sleep.
I'm going to sleep at the charcoal burners.
In the charcoal furnace.
Yes,
and
definitely.
next day you will be hot and crispy.
Hot and crispy.
Guys, don't forget, if you have any questions, either place them in the chat on YouTube, Steam, or whatever. We have Christian and Rick answering all the stuff, and I am watching the Twitch chat, so if you have any questions at Warhorse Studios, I'm trying to peek on them once a time, answer some stuff, and try to be there for you. How many people do we have? 90 people. Great. I heard bandits who are after Ginger have a comfy bed, says Kunt99. Yeah, kill them and then sleep in their beds. That's in their corpses. You open the
No. Dude,
Bear Grylls.
just no.
Did you watch the Bear Grylls series thing like this?
No, I never watched it actually.
Surviving in the wild. This was actually pretty cool, but there was like this one. Where was it? I think it was in some desert or something.
I saw her-
sleeping. You saw the drinking in the pee thing.
Yeah, of course.
So
Everybody
everyone-
saw that. And but I saw that haunts me today. He caught a spider, like a tarantula or something like that, and ate that, and that
right away.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know.
crispy.
Maybe he like. I don't know. It was
Well,
disgusting.
he did way worse things. He slept in a dromedar corpse. I think it was a dromedar corpse somewhere in the desert to not get cold in the night. He slept in the dead body of a dromedar or something.
Yeah, that's great.
He.
I will think about it in the next time I'm going to play Invocation.
They
so.
said they never killed any animal or stuff, other than the ones they were eating actually. But he also I think he cut off some, how this is called in English, like some sea lion or something, and then put on the fur of the sea lion as a neoprene bodysuit. Like super weird spacey stuff.
I'm looking for Ginger.
Yeah, and then he's like putting it on, and then he's going into the icy water and swim. Oh my god, it's like really next level shit, man. That's like really.
So
yeah.
I try to.
Another PR guy.
Him
they have
about-
2 PR guys. That's good.
Okay, I'm going to persuade.
Well organized.
I understand.
Okay, but he's telling me the same thing, but he.
What is he telling you? What do you want from him, and what is
Yeah,
he saying?
I told him that I'm looking for Ginger, and he's like, we don't know that guy. So I was like, I'm gonna beat you up, you little shit. And he was like, yeah, let's try that. I was like, what? So I told him again that he's obstructing my work because I work for Bernard, and he's like, okay, maybe that will be more on the north, where the charcoal burner another camp is. So I'm going there right now.
Yeah.
No, that's is asking if I'm doing LARP. No, I don't. I don't do any of those. I really like to visit the medieval fairs we do, but I don't only do them in connection with the studio. So if War Studios is going somewhere, attack? No attack? Random
yes, attack. Random attack, which means
And
I'm going this way.
I'm out.
I am out.
Randomly turn around.
Yes, yes.
But I can heavily recommend for everyone interested in those medieval things. And I forget the date. I think it's in end of April. Somewhere in the end of April, there is a huge festival in Czech. Oh, huge, big festival, but extremely cool. It's called Bitva Libushin, Fight of Libushin. Have you ever been there?
I missed.
You should.
The last year,
You
so
should.
I'm going.
It's
this year,
amazing. It's
definitely.
like thousands of people in full plate armor fighting each other. Several, like, really head-to-head clash. They have a choreographed show, so there's the first fight. It's like a show they are playing, which is pretty fun and pretty cool. Explosions, fire, everything. That's it's really fun to watch. It's not like this bullshit show you usually used to from medieval restaurants or something, but like really nicely made. But the big part is fight 2, 3, 4, and as long as they are able to stand on their feet, it's like really one against team against team, clashing, fighting, and you pretty much die when you, I think, fall on the ground or something. Then you are dead. But before you fall, they're hitting each other with the blades in the heads and everything in the like full plate armor and stuff. Like super brutal, crazy stuff. But fun to watch from far distance. It's cool. But being there inside, I don't know. At least not for me. So, what's new here?
We are going to fight again. So, I told him where is the ginger. He's like, I don't know nothing, and I was like, you are obstructing my work. I am working for Sir Rezac. And he was like, yeah, so
police officer on duty.
If you work for Sir Rezac, yeah, you lying bastard. I'm not going to lose the time with him, but he told me that two guys were asking about Ginger 2 before me, and they are like pretty near looking for him, and he told me take care of them, and after that we will know that everything is okay, and we will tell you where the Ginger is.
That everything is A-okay.
A-okay, yes. Gosh, I like the trees. They are still fighting. Oh my god, I need to go.
Mind your own business.
Please remind me in like 1 minute that I need to save it before I'm going to fight those guys, because I'm going to...
Don't forget that you also have the brittle bones and stuff. If you fall off the horse or something, this could be your end.
Yes. But I want to save like near to the camp, but I
have no idea.
I have no idea where I am now. I need to find the...
Inside A.
The hell is... Ah, I find it. Oh, okay. He told me there is a old. Let's save. What? Okay, that was a misclick.
Yeah, and this was.
Okay, I'm going to dismount first because I want. We are gonna reload for many times. So let's save. And he told me that I need to find this old camp for hunters, and they are staying there, so I'm going to fight them. Okay. Weapons. Just tournament. I want my hunting arrows.
Scrubtub is asking why did the developers decide to have the Hans Cape and DLC take place right before him and Henry are about to head. Well, it's not true. The DLC takes place pretty much in the middle of the game, when after you become friends with Hans Capen in the famous bathhouse scene where you have to fight arson balls and so on. After this mission, you are able to go and do this DLC with him. Why is it because why can you play it in the end? Because if people like you, for instance, who have finished the game already, want to still try the DLC, they can do it. So it's kind of like a chance to get this DLC even after finishing the game already.
Yes. So I found them. I can talk to them, but I'm like...
What's that? And I think talking is over because they heard you already.
No, they didn't. They are sitting down. They are talking with the...
I heard like... What's
Oh
that?
my god, that's beautiful. One is going to sleep.
Yeah. We started as fighting melee and we ended stealth archer. Like
oh my god, not again.
Is it a it's yes. Oh no, it's two of them.
Okay, I'm gonna make it.
Here's the motorcycle helmet. And the other one's like,
No, he's
something
already
is
draw.
wrong.
He already draw. No.
Let's check the map first. Okay, we are here. Okay, let's fight now. Ooh. Nice counter. Be careful. Just saying. Ha! Ha!
You know, even
you got rammed from the side, so they are the animals. The forest animals are on your side.
Yes.
So like.
Oh my god.
You're a little fairy.
Is he going to?
Oh, they just casually jump around us.
Yeah, he's afraid to attack me as I'm too afraid to attack him, so we're just like going in the circles. You horse son. Nice.
You can do it. I believe you, and you are great.
No, I misclicked. Okay, let's kill him.
Yes.
First try, I did it. Okay, so...
Didn't you say that someone was sleeping? Or... Who was the sleeping one?
The other one I killed with the sword after that.
Okay, you thought he was sleeping.
Yeah, he was laying down, and as I approached, he was like, whoa, something's
Can you
happening.
take the skull cap now, for example?
Yes, but it's worse than mine.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Long distance arrow is the best.
Okay, whatever. And this one?
Silvering Groschen.
Oh, let's take the
I like the
Groschen.
black and white hood, but it's destroyed. So
yeah, let's just.
The leather thing is nothing you can wear. The leather jerkin.
No. Oh, maybe this. Let's double check.
This leather jerkin isn't that like the next?
Yeah, I need. I can take it, and leather jerkin is yes.
Nice.
Over. Okay, so I kill those bandits. Let's
and you sleep in their bed.
Yes. But first, I'm going to lockpick this. Also, if you don't know, there's a special like approach, but I think that almost nobody found that way how to solve this quest.
And will you tell us?
Yes, I will.
Really?
When
oh
you
my God,
talk
thank
with
you,
the
Daddy.
When you talk with the Chaka bonus,
yeah,
and he's like, kill those two, and we're like, okay, you go to the Bandit, and you can tell him that there are two bandits. And he's like, okay, let's go kill them, and you got teleported, or you go together, and you fight 2-on-2 with Bandit, and or 3 or 2 or something like that. And the fight is pretty hard, but entertaining.
Tips and tricks with Jan Rücker.
Yes. We should do some, you know, like jingle tips and tricks with Jan Rücker, and
when,
you know,
I need a button, and whenever you say
button,
something, there comes the sound.
Yes,
farting sounds.
Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to save again. I have no savior schnapps.
Oh damn it!
God damn it! That's my bad. I didn't double check when we. Wow. Yeah, I'm overloaded. Okay, so I need to move some stuff to the horse. Inventory. Let's. School cup, yes. Move to the horse. Hunter gun, let's move to the horse. Silver rings. Move them to the horse. Weapons. Move to the horse. Move to the horse. Yes.
Was that a Christmas carol that Jan hymned? Did you sing a Christmas
I
carol?
don't know.
Mysterious.
I will double check and I will write you on Twitter or something. I completely forgot.
No. Tips and tricks to hooker.
Yes, something like that. No, I just thinking what I was like.
You were killing bandits. That's the most. But we came pretty far today, actually. Wow, way smoother than I expected.
Yeah, because.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was like.
But you have the insomnia thing. You have like lowered stats now because bad sleeping. That's one of the negative perks. Can you take a look on your inventory, please, for 1 second? About nourishment 65. Don't forget that there will be a point where you have to eat something. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
So well prepared, dude.
Yes.
So well. I'm so proud of you. Dr. Fuzopoli says. Dr. Fuzopoli is our community manager. Christian says we should ask Adam Sporka for a jingle.
Yeah, we should.
Adam Sporka is one of our sound guys, and if you remember on our YouTube channel, there's this Back to the Future parody, Kingdom Come 80s, 70s, 60s or whatever commercial about time traveling, about KCD time travel machine, and there's like the synthie pop KCD theme version, and he did that and is super proud of it, but which by right, because he's actually it's pretty cool.
Good. Yeah.
Killing people makes you think of Christmas, says Questy Bear.
That sounds pretty weird.
So romantic.
Okay, let's just cut through the forest.
Next time we should order pizza or something. I feel quite hungry.
Yeah, I feel quite hungry too. But after that, I'm going to the football gym. So
what? Football gym?
Like to the gym, but not for
pumping, but for watching people pump. You're just sitting at the bar drinking the shakes. And I feel the proteins, man, and then judging others.
We are going for the football game.
Oh yeah.
To play. So for our American friends, that's soccer.
Yes, the real football thing.
Yeah, the real football. So I'm hungry as hell.
I
now found him.
Jesus, you've led me a merry
Jesus.
What do you want from me? I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that?
Sexy Biscuit. No, Sexy Biscuit. Sexy Biscuit wants pizza now, but I remember a time where I was texting with her, like on Twitter or something, and she said she was buying, I think she said dinner, or was it breakfast? And I thought, what did you buy? And she said like Pringles and stuff. It's like,
let's eat some.
No!
Vegetables!
No Sexy Biscuit. No Pringles for dinner. No.
Yeah, order pizza.
Yes, order pizza. Yeah.
Tell me everything, and I'm going to skip through that.
Christian says football, not hand egg. So
yes,
American hand egg.
Yeah, because Christian knows what's up.
And then?
Yeah. And Sexy Biscuit loves Pringles for breakfast and dinner. Yeah.
That's all.
So, what I learned is that the guy who died in the forest, the one with the hoof pick in his belly, was killed by...
hoof pick in his belly?
Yes.
It's not in his belly, dude. It was in his pockets. Or what do you talk about?
No.
The guy with the hoof pick.
Yes.
Yeah, but
who died in the forest. I took a hoof pick from him, and the hoof pick is in his belly.
He was saying a dagger covered in horse shit.
Yeah, and that's the hoof pick. And that was Ginger's, And Ginger told me that he killed the guy by mistake. Mistake. He was like defending himself.
The more you know.
And why did he run? Because
I was afraid.
He was afraid. Yes.
See,
to get revenge on
after
you for killing
5 years in
Killing?
Warhorse Studios, I'm
Me?
learning new stuff every day. Amazing. What info do you need?
I've heard everything I need. Wait,
Don't
what about me? Perhaps I could. I'd like.
Yeah, and he's asking me if I can
That's
talk
great.
to the guys in Neuhof and like help him to
Afraid to go
come
back
back
too far.
because he's afraid to come back.
Yeah, but
because
he's a scumbag, so
he's not.
wow.
He was just scared.
Scared scumbag.
He was scared because one of the guys recognized him, so he's like, I need to run. And
No, don't worry. It's just the PC.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fixed.
He
So
got
we
a-
are going to help him.
Jan got a heart attack because the
Could go on. Would
stream
you?
froze, but on the laptop. So don't worry.
Yes.
Everything is a-okay. Horsey horse.
Horsey horse. Off-road.
Yeah. We have roughly 20 minutes, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm going back to the Neuhof to sort of thing out for the ginger guy, and I will tell him to come back, and after that we may go to Talmberg or something.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time we are losing. We are losing the time on the traveling, which there is no fast traveling hardcore, so.
But you get horse riding skills, which is at least something.
Yes, horsemanship.
Horsemanship, yeah. And you see the beautiful countryside of Kingdom Come.
Which I love.
Which is funny, in hardcore mode you are too afraid to fight with someone, and especially you don't have any. We need first, before we can finish the stream, we have to get Savior Schnapps.
Okay, so I'm going to sort the things out for Ginger, tell him that I sorted out, and after that I'm going to Ratai to get some.
Otherwise you will be like those hanging goats.
Yes.
There.
Come on.
Nice countryside. So my chat somehow bugged out because I cannot see any chat question. Hello. You look there.
Okay. I was just checking why the chat is not working.
No. Poke. Nice. No. Things. Because of some strange reason I did not see any chat stuff happening.
So yeah, let's talk with Dana. She's like,
Dana.
yeah.
Zora?
Yeah, it's Dana in Czech,
yeah.
right? And she's like, my husband and my horses just died, so let's sue for a minute.
Yeah. To calm down? Why not?
Yep.
Hello. Is anyone selling anything here? Can you buy Savior Schnapps here? Let's talk trade.
No, she's selling just saddles and spurs. Yeah, but I don't have that much money. So let's sort the.
I found Ginger.
Why should I? Ginger.
That's not true.
And she's
Those
like,
are just
no.
But they came back.
Because he ran, so he brought them here. And I'm like, he didn't.
And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, huh.
Yeah.
and Debbie was like, and.
So that's my description of this.
Yeah. It's like Beverly Hills 90 something. I forgot.
Okay, let's do an agreement.
I definitely. Good then. Goodbye.
Tell Ginger he can go back to the
Yes.
farm. Even Sir Radzik was here.
Yes, because I need to talk to him after this quest. So
you're 100% certain we want to go in the forest?
Yes, because
nothing
I
can
need
happen,
to.
we will not
yeah,
die.
I know. I need to tell Ginger that he can.
So don't trip
back.
and fall on your head.
If that happens, I'm going to scream. I said scream, and that reminds me of ice cream for some reason. I'm really hungry.
No, Sexy Biscuit
I'm
wants,
really
wants
hungry,
ice
guys.
cream as well. So Scrubtub is asking, when adding the Master Strike, why was RNG? Was it RNG range? I don't know. Range chosen over player input when using perfect block or trigger Master Strike counter attack. I'm not quite sure what
I don't
exactly
understand
you
the
are
question.
asking.
Maybe if
When
you
adding in Master Strike, why was RNG chosen over player input when using perfect block to trigger Master Strike counter attack?
Master Strike counter attack is not RNG. Master
What is
Strike.
RNG?
RNG is random number generated.
Oh.
He means like why it's like random, but it's not actually. The chance you are going for a Master Strike is determined by the level of swordsmanship and other things. Oh, let's just say RPG stats of the attacker and RPG stats of the
defender.
Let's say Henry player, and that determines how big the window for the block is. So there is a chance to just block and
I understand.
have the block with a slow time, or you can go for the Master Strike, which means you're going to attack the attacker back, which means you caught
perfect slot.
Yeah, the perfect slot, which is like, it depends. Sometimes it's not even there because the attacker is too strong for you.
So it seems random for, it might seem random for someone.
Yeah,
but in
from
fact
the outer like
hard work
view, it may seem random, but it's not.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something.
Is it Savior Schnapps? Say it's Savior Schnapps. What did he give us? He said I'd like to give you something.
No Savior Schnapps.
Did he give us anything?
He's going to learn us a new thing about horses when he gets back to the farm. Okay, let's go back.
We need better alcohol skills.
Yep. Maybe I will just check the...
Danny Russ says thank you for the stream. He has to go. Thanks so much for shout out for my stream, and I like beer as well. Yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Cheers,
of
mate,
course.
for watching the stream. You are the best.
Yes, and come back again to the regular irregular let's play with Tobi and Jan. By the way, it's very funny even for the team. So some of the studio members are also watching the stream because they happily you are a meme generator for them.
Yes. my colleagues, the Curators Society, they took a snippet from the two streams we already did, and let's say they do some emoticons.
Yeah.
And yeah, they are pretty funny.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, slap a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty funny.
You have great colleagues.
Yeah. They are pretty good guys.
Sometimes.
Always. Always. I wanted to say it always.
Yeah. So we're going back to Ratai?
No, we are going back to Bernard to report,
Okay.
then report to Rezac. I'm going to skip that because it's a lot of talking about what we just did. And after that, I'm going for the Snaver Schnapps. We are going to save, and that will mark our 2 hour stream today. So let's park the horse.
Handbrake.
Yeah.
Dude, we came pretty far. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I didn't even think that we are going further.
That we survive.
Yes.
The hunt.
Yes. Yeah, I was afraid about the hunt going to.
Dude, you look
I talked to Ginger
brutal, man.
Proved by battle,
Yeah,
you mean?
exactly.
Okay, so I told him what happened. He's like, yeah, tell to the Rezac.
How much is the training or cost? How much does it cost you?
A lot. It's better to just wait for him in Ratai and fight with him. It's
Okay.
like cheaper.
Yeah, but longer. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
He just casually,
So let's talk with
as
Razi.
cool as he is,
God bless.
leans on the wall like saying like, "What up? I own this place here. That's all mine."
So again, I reported to Razik. He gave me the money. I'm like, okay,
And
I'm
you have
going
perks. You can assign
Yes,
perks.
yes,
Maybe
yes.
we
I'm
should do
going
this as
to.
well.
I will do it right now. So, player, main level. all the negatives.
Oh, the negatives one. Isn't the aesthetic
I'm
one the food
waiting
one?
for the savage actually, but the level is 6, so I'm going to wait in this.
The first one, isn't that you don't need to eat that much?
Aesthetic?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
but if I don't eat, the effects will be 20% worse, which is
Shit.
pretty brutal.
Yeah. You are pretty brittle.
Oh, you. Okay, so vitality. I want. Yeah, fake blooded.
What does it do?
You are not bleeding as much.
Nice.
Or the chances to bleed are reduced. Stealth. Oh. I am waiting for chameleon. Yes. So.
Good.
I'm almost all in all those categories. I'm waiting for the next level.
Yeah, because you cannot unlock all of the perks, so you need
Yes.
to save your perk points.
If I'm
perk
not
points and then-
mistaken, it's you can unlock all the perks -1. So in strength, there's only or all in all the categories there is only one perk you can't get.
At least
you
one
can
you-
get. Sorry. So
There's, what did you say? There's
in every category
Yes.
there is one perk you can't get, and you choose which one is it.
Oh,
you know, by choosing for the time being.
Okay.
So it's like it's, to be honest, it's pretty hard to get to the 20 level, especially in the hardcore mode. So there is like
unless you
slight chance.
decide to collect all the herbs of Silver Skies in the beginning.
Yes.
Sell everything, buy everything, show guards, be fully prepared for the game, juiced up. Yeah. So guys, we are going to the city, buying some stuff, some savior schnapps. Maybe you can pay the armorer or someone a visit if you want to spend some coin there.
I'm actually thinking that I'm going to buy the schnapps over here, and we are going to continue from this, or maybe I will buy a room. So I'm going to
have a room forever. Can you buy a room forever here?
You can, innkeeper. But hello, Mr. Innkeeper.
Jesus Christ, be praised.
Place to
Have
sleep.
you got a bed for them? All right. For
I don't know how much it costs for a few nights.
How about if I... All right.
Wow, okay, that's too much.
That's too
So
much.
I'm going to buy for one night.
Can I sleep here? So,
For one
Just the
night.
But you don't need it
All
now.
right.
In this particular moment.
But I'm going to sleep and save it by sleeping.
No, you don't want
Isn't it? And I'm going to buy a savage.
All
Oh
of
my god, 155. So I'm going to buy one savage snaps, and we have to
you have to learn to brew them.
Yes. So next time we are going to do alchemy.
Hopefully,
Can
we already?
Okay, it's the middle one.
Can we?
I don't.
At what point do you officially start with?
You can wherever you want.
Yeah, well,
but the first time you gonna learn by playing is in the monastery. So safe and sleep, which is like for two groshens, and the saver schnapps is 155. That's pretty like. You know.
Yeah, but this was maybe not so clever because you will have to play through the night. Whatever.
Guys. That's a problem for future.
Yeah.
Future us.
For future you. For future us, exactly.
Yeah. So
guys, do you have
check.
any questions? I would say game saved. Is it saved? Yeah. Loading. Saved.
Oh my god! I just forgot about this. I'm at Teresa's. That's good.
Oh yeah, that's very good. Maybe you should save again. Yeah.
No, it's saved.
But it's a better position than the other one, maybe for.
But you know, when we are going to load, we are in the Rattay mill next time.
True.
So closer to the Rattay.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
So let me change to
our beautiful faces all over the
because
screen.
they can never get enough of us.
Yeah, we are beautiful, man.
Well, yeah. Anyway, guys, do you have any last words, any questions you have? Thank you very much for being with us. It was a long stream again, but we got pretty far, I think.
Yeah, pretty far.
That amazes me. We saw cool fights, cutscenes. You heard the information from the beginning. Thanks again for 1 year Kingdom Come Deliverance, for being with us, for being an important part of development. It's not only community like entertaining stuff, but really your feedback helped not only developing the game, but now they also heavily rely on your feedback when it comes to bugs and stuff. So thank you very much for being so active, so proactive, so interesting. We released a community thank you anniversary video today, so make sure to take a look on YouTube. We started a new show called Video Scriptorium, now I forgot the right pronunciation, which highlights one community video per week every Wednesday. So this started yesterday, and we are right now heading towards DLC 4, but just so you know, it will still take us quite some time. This does not mean like we are ready in the next weeks or so. This really, it will be quite a big DLC. It will take some time. We have to do still a lot of work on it. It will contain the dog. It will contain Teresa, as you will be playing as Teresa through a quest line, through a pretty long quest line. So there's quite some stuff to do. And that's what they're working on. I'm preparing slowly, but probably we will see each other between then. We will see each other anyway, but I'm preparing for my trip to PAX East in Boston. So by the end of March, and I think we will stream before the end of March, but still, by the end of March I will fly to Boston. So make sure if you're in the area or plan to visit PAX East, make sure to come to the THQ booth, because probably most likely we will be there presenting KCD. The DLC 3, but I will have DLC 4 with me eventually. Maybe not, we'll see. Okay, and if you have any questions, or if you don't have any questions, I would say goodbye. Thank you for being as cool as you are. Let's watch the anniversary trailer again, and after that you're free to do some useful stuff and stop watching those two fat guys playing video games.
Yes.
Have a great evening.
Bye, guys.
He's coming round.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit.